You know, there were a couple of places that I wanted to go, net neutrality, for example, where I was very happy that she said that there is a First Amendment interest in keeping the internet accessible and open, and essentially keeping the internet, which I wanted, you know, people to hear. No, I mean, there's obviously stuff that has to be done legislatively, and as I understand it, there's been a net neutrality bill that's been languishing for a while, and it needs to be taken up again. I also felt a victory on judicial activism. It's been sort of annoying to me that the total discourse very often about the judiciary is candidates saying, I just don't want an activist judge who legislates from the bench. And I sort of made the point that the Roberts Court, specifically, most egregiously Clarence Thomas, have been very activist. And it was a victory of sorts when Jeff Sessions, the ranking member, said, yes, there is judicial activism on both sides. There is conservative judicial activism, which I thought was, I've never heard someone on their side. I think that a public option will create competition with private insurance. And what the way it's written in the help bill is that there'll be a gateway for people who are trying to get insurance. And they'll have many, many options. And what we have right now, unfortunately, is in a lot of places in this country, there really is only one private insurance company that's controlling the market, and they don't have competition. So the point is really to provide competition. You know, so much of the cost of health care is in other things anyway. So we can have this Atul Gawande article that I think you may know about, that was in the New Yorker, that's sort of become the holy grail of articles on healthcare, showed this town, McAllen, Texas, spending 3 times as much on Medicare as Mayo does per Medicare patient. And some of it has to do with the demographics, but El Paso has the same demographics as McAllen and pays 40% less. And Medicare is a single payer. So it wasn't the 3 times as much or the 40 times more, or 40% more, had really nothing to do with public option, private insurance. So there's a lot more to health than that.